Yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you kill the tormentor.
Watch out for the eyes. Eyes
See,
fucked me
see,
up.
see, see,
I'm
see.
looking, I'm
Yeah,
looking. We're
they're
good. We're
done.
clear. We're clear.
Yeah, we just had to wait for them to despawn. She, that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it.
Melted it fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
That was the hard part.
I
So
think
they're gone.
I think keeping you alive is the hard part.
Shut the fuck up. That's only while I was unfocused and eating while playing one-handed, sir.
Hey everybody, we are back with another one. Today's build is being brought to us by Plunder That Booty. And now I know, before anybody starts freaking out, I'm supposed to be covering Hunter builds this week. But I had a pretty good idea because the title of this video, I feel like it says you can apply to basically any Void builds for all three characters. So I'm going to see if I could take what the build that he's talking about in this video and apply it to a Void Hunter build and see what I can come up with. So, a little bit different guy today, but this video just came out today, and I'm really interested to see what he's talking about.
So the gameplay I am showing you guys is in the Grandmaster, and we are solo. So all the firepower is focused on me. We are about to emote in front of champions, multiple enemies, and even the captain with a Bane. And I'm going to show you two different openings just to get my point across on how strong Void can be. The Void subclass across all three characters has fallen behind quite a bit in the overall power that each subclass brings. For example, I have only posted 2 pure Void Warlock builds on my channel in the last year and 3 months. One was on January 8th in 2024, and the second was on June 21st, 2024. So it's even been 8 or 9 months since the last pure Void Warlock build that I did. That's because the Prismatic subclass ranks at the top as to what it brings overall. I would then argue and say with the new changes to the Arc subclass, that it probably ranks second in my book. Which leaves Solar, Strand, and Void sitting down below. Solar probably sits in that third spot for me. You could make the case for Solar Warlock to be higher because of Well of Radiance, obviously, especially in DPS phases. But we're not always in a phase like that, and I look at across the entire game, not just where I need a well. Anyways, that leaves Strand and Void fighting for that last place spot for me. But as you can see in the gameplay, which is all solo in the Grandmaster, Void is capable of so much more if it just had a few changes. And one of those changes is what this entire build is built around. So
hang on, that's interesting to me. He just totally left out Stasis. I guess that would imply that he thinks that Stasis is the worst subclass in the game right now. So I really love Stasis. I have a Stasis build that I actually run a lot. So I don't know. I just thought it a little interesting.
Bungie. So if any of you guys have ever watched any of the content creators that puts out videos for your game, I hope you guys see this and take it into consideration. You guys made just a few small changes to Amplified on the Arc subclass, and look how much better it performs across the board on all classes.
Yeah.
Just adding a simple 15% damage reduction to Amplified went such a long way for bringing Arc builds into endgame content. And that's what you can do with Void here. Just watch my health bar up at the top of the screen. We have a way now to keep up Void overshields and keep reprocking it over and over, which just allows us to play so much more aggressively in endgame content. And I think
he's making some good points. There's one problem. I feel like we're already at a point in Destiny 2 where like we just have these overpowered cracked builds. Like I don't remember the last time, except for maybe PvP like Trials, where I really struggled in content, and maybe like a day 1 raid race or day 1 dungeon race. It's like the only time I can think of where I actually struggled with content in Destiny 2 in a long while. So making Void even stronger, I mean, it's already pretty cracked, man. You can weaken enemies a ton of different ways. You got Void overshields for survivability. So I don't know.
Pretty much everyone would agree that when subclass builds feel good and you can play them the way you want like this, it just makes the gameplay experience so much better instead of standing miles away plinking away at everything with a scout rifle. Sure, there will be those that are not as skilled players.
That's me.
And they just play the game that way and they have fun doing so, and that's perfectly fine.
I enjoy
but can't
myself.
we just have both styles be available to us? Let people play the way they want, because at the end of the day, we're all playing a video game together. And we all just want to relax and have a fun time. At least 98% of us do anyways. Those of you that just want to be toxic can pack up and get out. I've seen some of you down in the comment section, and overall my comment section is pretty good. You guys are pretty nice to me. I know you get really upset when there's no dim
Don't
link,
read the
but I've
comments,
also
bro.
seen the few down there that get very, very toxic. And just so you know, you're not very nice people. Okay, sorry about that rant. I got a little off track there for a second.
I totally agree with him on this. I'm pretty lucky myself. Like, since I've been doing these build reviews, and they've actually like been blowing up. I mean, for my small channel, they've been doing really, really well, which is why I keep doing them, because people seem to enjoy them. And like 90% of my comments are really nice, or like neutral comments or whatever. So I feel like the Destiny community is actually pretty good when it comes to that. I remember back, I was doing build guide videos for the first Ascendant, and that community was so toxic that I just quit playing that game completely. I quit covering it, quit playing. I don't even have it installed anymore. I uninstalled it, quit covering it, quit doing build guides for it. It was just like, every video was like the opposite of my Destiny 2 videos, where it was like every comment was like, get shit on, bro. It's like, you know, like, I'm a pretty positive person. I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
So what this change does on Void is I'm just combining 3 things on the Void Warlock that allow it to just shine. First off is Child of the Old Gods. This is when you cast your Rift, you throw out that Void Soul, right? It drains enemies, doing damage and weakening them.
Yep.
So I want you to understand that Void Soul
cracked,
is weakening everything that it touches. Also, when the target is being drained, you're granted grenade and melee energy because we're running Healing Rift, which is nice. And then defeating a target who is being drained by your Void Soul grants class ability energy. So it kind of just feeds a loop with that one aspect. I really do like Childs of the Old Gods as an aspect. I think it's really good. Now we combine that with the Briarbind's exotic gauntlets. This is the perk 1 with the Void. It allows the Void Souls to have a longer duration. They also gain escalating damage and durability as they defeat targets. And you can retrieve your Void Soul by interacting with them, and allowing you to redeploy it by shooting another enemy. Now the one change that Bungie did is with an artifact perk called Maligned Harvest. The first part is rapidly applying volatile causes your next instance of void weapon damage to create a weakening burst. That's cool and all, but it's this second part where you boost the mod, and that is applying weaken provides a small void overshield.
I've been running
so when
that.
You apply that weaken can be from anywhere within a void subclass. So technically on the Void Warlock that you're seeing, this is from our Void Soul.
It's really fun with there's a new Void rocket side. I love the rocket sidearms, man. I am obsessed with them. Like, it's like like if you've watched my videos, you've seen a lot of times I'll run double rocket sidearm with like a machine gun. And it's just so cracked, dude. Like, they literally one-shot any red bars and like make the yellow bars a joke. And it's, oh man, I'm addicted to them. I love them. I'm sorry, I do. And the new Void one is so much fun. Especially you can get Withering Gaze on it. I use not Demoralize. What's the other one? Volatile rounds? What the fuck? I can't. I'm having a brain fart. But anyways, yeah, I use I haven't gotten the God roll on it yet. So I'm still I've probably bought like over 15 of them so far from Vanguard, and have not gotten the God roll yet. So, but I absolutely love the new sidearm.
It's not even counting our grenade that also weakens. But what you're seeing in this gameplay is just that Void Soul. Because it's weakening enemies, it's just returning that overshield back to us over and over. And then when we combine that with Devour, which again you can get on any Void subclass, when you have that Void overshield, you're healing underneath it if you did take your damage to some health. So any type of healing can be happening underneath the Void overshield, and you have that constant Void overshield coming back to you.
Okay.
This can be applied to a Hunter as well, which I think I might do my next video on. When you're running a Void Hunter, you can play so much more aggressively than I see a lot of people doing in the Grandmaster, especially if you're running something like Omnioculus and you're diving to the ground with those smoke bombs.
Okay,
and if you're running the new aspect that marks a target, and when you defeat them, they create a weakening cloud at their location. Well, if that weakening cloud hits 2 or 3 enemies, you just gain a full Void Overshield. And again, the issue with Void Hunter for me is invisibility is really good. Yes, it's clutch to get a revive when you need it. Tether is still great in endgame activities, but it's just not that fun of a playstyle when my only damage reduction coming to me is me going invisible. And when I'm invisible, I'm not shooting or doing anything, right? I can't actively have both. And the only other way to get the damage reduction that I want is with Repulsor Brace from those overshields, right? But now all of those smoke bombs that you're creating and diving to the ground or throwing at enemies can be applying that weaken debuff and giving you Void Overshields. Then you can use your Gambler's Dodge near an enemy, get the smoke bomb back, proceed to get more Overshield. You could throw a grenade that has weakening to it and get Overshield. So Bungie, if you see this, please add this into the kit. For the overall Void subclass, it was just Nova Warp as my super so I could pop it so often and clear enemies because it gets the 3 times multiplier in how fast you get it back. Nice. And then pairing that with Barrow
So
Dyad.
basically everything he just said about like what kind of hunter build he might try to do, I'm gonna try and take that and apply it to the hunter build I'll be doing today. I don't know if I've ever actually done an Omnioculus build. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but first off, I'm a Warlock main, so it's not like I'm trying out a ton of different hunter builds. But secondly, the main person I play with, Juice Bad, he's Juice Bad over on Twitch. Awesome Destiny 2 player. He runs Omnioculus hunter build a lot. So he kind of has me when it comes to like making me invisible and things like that, and like Grandmasters and raids and whatever we're running together. I usually run some kind of like Warlock build, and then I got him running the Omnioculus build. So not a lot of reason to be running double Omnioculus builds, I feel like. So it's going to be interesting to try it out for sure. I might even hit him up and get his build and see like what he runs.
Did my primary for Strand goodness to mix into the entire Void. And of course that Barrow Dyad is an exotic primary, so it gives me a ton of super energy back to pair with my quick recharging super. I took Vortex Grenade as my grenade, and then for the 2 aspects, we already went over Child of the Old Gods. The second was Feed the Void, which just gives you Devour when you kill something with your grenade or Child of the Old Gods. To pair with the fragments, you take Echo of Harvest, so defeating weakened targets creates an Orb of Power and a Void Breach. That Void Breach just feeds your class ability back. That Orb of Power lets you get Unraveling Rounds on that Strand weapon and just go to town with Strand. We'll also take Echo of Persistence. It makes our Overshield and Devour last much longer on the field. We'll take Echo of Remnants to make that Vortex Grenade last longer out on the field. Overall, more damage, and again, just more Void Overshield coming back to you. And then we'll take Echo of Undermining to allow that Void Grenade to weaken targets. Maybe there's a gameplay time where I don't have my Void Soul available to weaken something. Well, I'll just chuck my grenade on a high health target like a champion, and we'll continuously get that Void.
That's what I mainly use my
Void
grenades for.
You can take this entire concept of Void, just like I went over on the Hunter, to multiple Void builds. You could be using Controverse Hold and overcharging Void Grenades.
I love Controverse Holds.
So quickly,
those are my mains for a long
that
time.
Void Overshield to you. You could take this onto Prismatic as well. For your class item, you could use something like Verity and Osmomancy, right? Pair it with the Vortex Grenade, and you still have Devour on the Prismatic subclass. And you're just walking around with a constant Void Overshield and chucking out grenades, combined with everything else that Prismatic does. And then the mods on the build are pretty simple. It was 2 Strand Surges and 1 Void Surge to match the weapons I'm using, paired with a Time Dilation, damage reduction on your chest piece, a Firepower on your gauntlets to create Orbs of Power with your grenade, and Ashes Assets on your helmet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. There's a ton of interactions we can take from Maligned Harvest with that 1 boost where applying Weaken provides a small Void Overshield. Take it as far as you guys want. I hope you found this information in the video helpful.
Alright, so we are going to go hop on over, see what I can come up with. Like I said, I might hit my buddy up who is a Hunter main and is... I'm pretty sure his main build on his Hunter is Omnioculus, so he definitely knows what he's talking about when it comes to that. But we'll see what I can kind of finagle together, and hopefully I can come up with something good for you hunters.
Oh, you taking goblins.
Oh, you a bitch.
Muting everything.
That's why I stand up here.
The only thing that can even do anything to me up here are the knights, because their take and burn can hit up here.
Yeah, the solar shit. I already have my super. Holy shit.
Yeah, I already popped mine.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
got my super too.
My grenade suppresses and weakens, so it's very nice. Whoa.
If you were invis and stayed on this thing and then activated it would whatchamacallit,
Oh
it
yeah, I
would
forgot.
despawn all the ads.
Yeah, you could kill every. I forgot. But then we wouldn't
Yeah.
get platinum then, would we? If I despawn the champs?
That one I think you can. I think you can.
Okay.
Because non-stop doesn't spawn if you do it fast enough.
Okay. I'm not sure how that works.
Mushroom?
Nuh-uh.
I said as a joke. I don't know if they
Oh,
have.
I would fucking be so pissed.
I'm surprised they haven't after all these years. They always take all the cheeses away like super fast.
They might have just been feeling nice.
Yeah, my guess is they're probably like, let's give them a couple of GMs they can cheese. You know. Oh, you bitch.
Where the fuck that guy go? He teleported.
Oh boy. Oh boy, mistakes are made. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking mute you both. I'll do it. I swear I will mute you
And
both.
bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel room. Forget about. Alright, fuck off, unstoppable. Thank you. I got the turret fire. Stay behind me.
I'm suppressing and weakening. Okay, they're out the breath. They're all weakened. Very nice. Bye, have a good time.
And watch this. I already have my unbreakable shield back because I didn't let it do its explosion thing.
Because you blocked it. Because you blocked everything.
No, because I didn't let it do an explosion.
Oh.
I canceled it so it doesn't take all of my ability energy away.
I didn't know
Nice.
you could cancel that.
Finishers, swapping a weapon, I believe using another ability does the same.
Oh my god.
I forgot they fucking spawn right there.
Yeah, me too.
I got you. Oh shit, I forgot about that turret. Okay. Oh, there's...
Oh,
I think there's another turret
fuck.
up there.
Oh, that saved my life. Oh,
What the hell?
dude. Wormhusk just saved us from wiping right there, bro. Oh my
Good shit, good
god.
shit.
I had like no
knights-
health at all.
The knights got us. The taking burn shit. Because you don't see it coming. It just
I
spawns
got
out of
killed
nowhere.
by a taken goblin.
Oh. The little bitch killed you. Little bitch killed you.
I can't do
I think there's a
damage
turret
to
that
him, but I
fucked up
can't
all my
see.
health.
Oh, that's what. Oh, is that it? Taking 9?
I'm safe to res. Lethal. I'm safe to res.
Hang on. I'm gonna go
On the
with
right,
this,
on the
just
right.
in case.
They're all aggroed on solid.
I don't see that. I'm gonna try to blind him solid and then get you up. There we
Alright, go with me.
I'm actually digging this build, dude. Like, I'm suppressing and weakening everything.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you
I've
do
noticed
this.
that.
I'll do this.
I got you, baby girl. Uh-oh. Oh, the ground's on fire. Ah!
Do you have me, baby girl?
Oh, fuck. The ground's on fire. Might be
Being
time
weird.
for you to get a new spot.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm dipping out of it. Oh my god! Dude, what killed me?
This spot sucked.
Died
Fucking
again.
Dude,
What?
I
Oh,
don't even
shit.
know what
Oh
killed
my
me this
God.
time.
What the fuck are those
Axiom
things?
bolt. That's fucking terrifying.
No,
That is
it
terrifying.
wasn't the axiom bolts.
Where are those coming from?
Alright, I'm going to revive solid again.
Hard carry.
Hard carry.
Shut up. Don't make
Dreamer
me stop
carry.
killing again.
Lethal's gonna fucking mute us both, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god, help.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, fuck. Yep, there goes that oh shit button. Coming
Oh
in
my
clutch,
God.
baby.
One of the
We took way too long on that part.
Yeah, that's because Solid was dead for most of it.
I'm gonna be so real. It's because I was eating too many chips.
Because you were
Right.
what?
He neutralized the ease of this
Yeah.
but
Mm,
he's like, this is too easy. Let me make it harder on myself.
yeah, let me eat while doing it.
Been drinking whiskey, didn't
Ah,
you
good
just get off
time.
work like an hour ago?
Yes.
I'm on my first beer right now, but I don't really drink that much during the week. I'll have like maybe 3 or 4 tops. I try not to drink during the week at all, but I don't know. There's something about gaming with the boys that makes me like, I'll have a beer.
Right? It's such a good time.
Die, spawner, Satan! Ah! I am all that is mad!
Oh yeah, not perfect.
You're all gonna die now!
The fact that my axes didn't do anything, I'm a little upset. They tracked to the barrier that was immune.
Yeah, he take my T-Crash too.
There's gonna be 2 ads out here. We're gonna have to do that too. Oh, get
Oh,
out of
yeah.
my way! Get out of my face! Hang on, I can suppress them. There,
Well,
they're
what are you
suppressed.
waiting for? They
They're
got me in the
suppressed.
corner.
They're suppressed. They're suppressed. You're good.
And there's a thresher.
What the fuck? I've never had Scions rush us up here before.
Right? They're fucking holy aggressive.
What the fuck is that? Hey, yeah!
Nacho break.
Ah!
Hey, we can go invis right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have that new aspect on.
Yeah. I killed the guy that make the cloud.
There's a
Alright,
secondary
thresher number
thresher.
2, inbound.
Oh!
Yeah, there's always been one, unfortunately.
Oh! Does kinetic tremors work on threshers? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It
Oh, it
should.
does? Doesn't seem like it is.
Stun that unstop real quick. Stun him real quick.
Mistakes were made. Oh, that just saved my ass. That void overshield
gone.
saved my cheeks. Lego Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy, motherfucker.
Oh
Jenkins.
my God! Don't Leroy Jenkins. I can't. My
Remember,
fucking
aim
my
for that
hands and
bottom
arms
part
are
right
shaking
there.
because I just got done working out. This is not helping.
Yeah.
All good.
Guys, spread out, Solid. Why are you all up on my nuts?
I
Because
was
you're scared?
trying to find an area to where I can actually hit, because I had to stand on the edge because I couldn't see the boss.
See, if I wouldn't have moved over, we would have both died right there.
No, I moved
noob.
over already.
Fucking noob.
This is where I do
Oh,
Priz
fuck.
though.
I fell off. God damn it.
It's fine,
Oh
Pooty.
my God.
I just
Oh, you're up here.
Priz
You
down
spawned up
there.
here. You spawned up here. I'll get you.
Thank God. I'd have been pissed. Be careful with the
I'm
grenades.
team medic over here. I've been reviving you guys the whole time.
Pooty's a little drunk.
Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, I'm hurting. You caught my area on fire. I tethered him. Oh, we got 4 shots left. Try to hit him with the... Oh, I got him with the grenade. Go to town, baby! Oh, I'm out.
I'm dumping all my heavy right now. I was about to say, I'm about to go down there and start concentrating. but
go.
Pooty's already on it.
One flawless GM down. Flawless, baby.
You
Yay,
died.
yay.
No, I
I swear
didn't.
you died.
No. I didn't die
I
at all.
swear I
Good
rezzed
job.
you once.
Good shit.
Nope. Not me.
Huh.
Is it just me, or does the Void subclass really get punished when it comes to the mod scene? But look at this. I'll show you. I started out this build with triple 100s. It's my solar build. So I use this as my base. Triple 100s, right? By the time I finish this build, look at my stats. They're horrible. It's because of all my aspects. Like, the Void subclass really gets shafted when it comes to, like, the negative effects of your aspects. So look, I've said it before, I am not the best at doing build guides. So I'm just going to go through and show you guys what I came up with on my Hunter. First off, I used Shadow Shot Deadfall. No surprise there. Gambler's Dodge, Triple Jump, Snare Bomb, Suppressor Grenade. This not because the way I have it set up, I not only can suppress enemies, but it also weakens them. So nice. I tried the new aspect because, you know, new build, I have to throw the new aspect in there, which just actually really came in handy. So I was happy about that. And now I used Vanishing Step instead of the other one, not Stylish Executioner. What is it? Trapper's Ambush. I know that Booty was talking about using Trapper's Ambush with Omnioculus. First off, I'm not a Hunter main. And second off, I'm a really old school player. So I'm so used to having that oh shit button with my, being able to dodge and go invisible. Oh, the babies. Yeah, that's why I love to have Worm Husk, and yeah, that's why I don't like the build where you gotta jump up and slam down. So I gotta have my dodge for an oh shit button.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
I'm
my
so
grenade
used to
is.
it. And I tried an Omnioculus build before this one, and it just didn't feel good to me, just because of my play style and the way I'm used to doing things. So I actually used Trapper's Ambush. And then for my fragments, I used Echo of Vigilance, Echo of Undermining, Echo of Persistence, Echo of Harvest. All of these have negative effects. And Echo of Starvation. So, and you can go through and read all the... I always say, like, the reason I like to go through and explain all of these is because if you really want to get a good understanding for any build, you're not going to listen to me explain it. What you're going to do is go back and you're going to read through. You're going to actually read what each one of these does. At least for me, that's the way I absorb. It's like I have to go in and actually read and be like, oh, so this is going to proc that, and that's going to proc that. Okay. So that's the reason why I'm kind of like, I don't really need to go through each one. I encourage you to go through so that way you can really get a good understanding of what each one's doing and why I picked it. As for my weapons, I had a Hung Jury, Lotus Eater. Now, with my Lotus Eater, I have Strategist and Destabilizing Rounds. I love Strategist because it gives me my class ability back quicker, which gives me my oh shit button back faster, obviously. And then I had Taipan. I'm not a huge fan of using linear fusion rifles as your heavy. I'd much rather use a rocket or a machine gun. But I had this on just for Unstoppables. Is literally the only reason I had it on. As my exotic, I used Worm Husk. No surprise there. So basically my oh shit button is if I'm about to die, I dodge real quick, I go invisible, and I get a huge chunk of health back. And like I said, it's the way I've been playing since like basically day one. So it's hard for me to break those bad habits. I tried so hard to do an Omnioculus build, guys. I really did. But I was just getting nowhere. Like I suck with it. So I had to do that. And then as for my mods, I always feel like everybody's going to use whatever mods they want. So I'm not going to go into mods too much. I'll show you what I used. Heavy Ammo Finder, Kinetic Siphon, Void Siphon, Firepower, Impact Induction. Those are my damage resistance I was using for the GM. Actually, I think I had on Arc for the GM, but I'm not sure. Okay, and then Absolution, Better Already, Recuperation. So, getting Orbs of Power also going to give you health back. Outreach Bomber and Reaper. So, no surprise there with the mods. Like I said, everybody has a different play style, so you're going to have, whatever mods you run. I know people that are going to run, like, a Void Surge with Time Dilation, for example. Like, I have a buddy that he runs that on, like, every build. It's like, I'm going to run a Surge with Time Dilation, whatever, depending on what weapons he's using. So, that's why I don't really put too much into going into mods too much. But yeah, this is the build that I came up with. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, for your artifact, you want to make sure that you have on the various, void artifacts, void artifact mods. I think I changed this after I made the video. Because some of these, I definitely changed this after the video. But you want to make sure you just go through and pick, anything that has anything to do with void. make sure you have that on. And then obviously the big one, rapidly applying volatile causes your nexus to avoid weapon damage to create a weakening burst. Lightning Weave provides a smaller shield. That actually, and that's the main perk that Booty was talking about in his video. That actually did come in clutch quite it worked really well with this build. It saved my ass a couple times where I was like this close to dying, and then I got that Void Over Shield, and I was like, let's go, and I didn't quite have my dodge yet. So that worked out really well. One thing I will say, I would probably, instead of heavy ammo finder, I'd probably run special ammo finder because I wanted to use my sidearm way more than I was able to. I kept running out of special ammo because I was just like loving it. Like I kept using my sidearm and I couldn't keep special ammo. So I would probably change that. But yeah, other than that, like I absolutely love this build. This build came in so clutch. Like I was able to easily falls. Now it's an easy GM. Like Lake of Shadows is probably the easiest GM. I mean, well, there's Devil's Lair and there's, Warden of Nothing. There's some like really easy ones. This is definitely up there as an easy one. So no surprise that I was able to do it flawlessly. But this build did feel very nice. There were a couple times where both of my teammates went down and I wasn't panicked at all. Boom, I could go invisible, go revive them. Maybe I might like suppress the enemies and then go invisible and go revive them. That way we're not, getting blasted on by the enemies. But man, it felt really, really good. I'm not going to rate this this build because it's my build, so I can't fairly rate it. So what I would like for you guys to do is go try it out if you want to, and let me know how well it works for you guys. So like I said, a little bit different video this week, but it was just because Plunder had dropped that video, and I knew that I was supposed to do Hunters this week, so I was like, all right, how can we make this work? So anyways, yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one and only Z. Bye bye.